but he would have been slightly disappointed, I'm sure, given that it started.
So it's the second round of the Prototype Formula Renault BARC Championship. The car heading around on the green flag club. Here's the grid then. By nearly a second, Seb Morris is on pole position. Incredible qualifying session for the Snetterton Junior Champion. Then it's the Formula 4 Champion alongside him. That's Scott Malvern there on the next to Seb Morris on the front row. Second row is David Wagner and Jake Dalton. On the third row is Josh Webster, the runner-up in the BARC Formula Renault last year, and Malky Walsh. On the fourth row is James Fletcher and Ibn Taranov. And the fifth row is Henry Baptista and Jorge Ceballos. And on the sixth row we have Formula 4 1600 Scholarship Team of USA Scholarship driver from last year, Trent Hinman. Alongside him is Diego Machado. The seventh row is Jacob Nortoft and Martin Chow. The eighth row is National Formula 4 1600 champion Chris Middlehurst and Rachel Owens. On the ninth row is Jack Dex and Marcus Allen. 10th row is ex-Formula V driver Matt Tiffin and Laura Tillett. And the rest of the grid is on your screen. So the race is away, they head down the Bentley Straight with the first time pass. It's Seb Morris that leads the way then. Seb Morris leads. Scott Malvern sits there in second. It's close to third position. It is just David Wagner that leads Josh Webster in the battle there for third position. They head down to the bomb hole for the first time passing there. Wagner still ahead of Webster as they head through the bomb hole. In fifth position there was Malky Walsh just ahead of the car in the hand of Jake Dalton. One car already there fallen down behind everybody else. And now side by side the third, Josh Webster here trying to get up alongside and to try and get past David Wagner, and he's got through, has he? Yes, into Brundle, he's got third position. So Josh Webster's down in fifth, already up to third. As they head now down towards the pole, there's the number 9 car of Josh Webster then. The MGR Motorsport car is now in third position. Ahead of his teammate actually, David Wagner. The two teammates had changed positions. Also on that lap, Ivan Taranov got himself ahead of Diego Manchana, the Mexican driver. So down the Bentley Straight again. Now Scott Malvern, it soon can come under pressure, and Josh Webster, by the looks of things, he's got away from David Wagner. Then the battle for fifth position continues as Walsh and Dalton battling away there. Here's the battle for fifth then. Here they come down towards the bomb hole. You see there the 66 car of James Fletcher, who's just behind that battle for fifth position. Fletcher there in seventh, just ahead of the number 5 machine, the hands of Ivan Taranov. So down Bentley Straight again, just to let you know, Matt Tiffin has retired from the race, as has Henry Chart. 2 ex-Formula V drivers there have retired from the race. Now Taranov up on the inside, he can't quite get past it. He can't get past the 66 of James Fletcher, another of the MGR Motorsport cars. There's Taranov then, following him round the bomb hole. The Antel Motorsport car of Taranov. And we've had a spinner at Nelson. It's the 49 car, that's Marcus Allen. The heel spin guy goes right over the sausage dog curve they have at Nelson, and they've broken front steering, and that's why he wasn't able to rejoin the race. So the marshals to Marcus Allen's car. Now that could very easily cause a safety car because it's right on the edge of the circuit, at a place where people can outbrake themselves and end up off the circuit. So I wouldn't be surprised if a safety car is called here in the second round of the Formula Renault BARC Championship. Marcus Allen walks away from his car and leads us into Brundle, and look, the cars are weaving, so yes, look, yellow flags out. As you'd expect, of course, and I think safety car boards must be as well, because the cars certainly aren't going at full pace. So Seb Morris's lead, he had over 1.5 second lead. That will be disintegrated down to nothing. Jacob Nortoft, the driver from Denmark's also retired. Safety car boards there. 21 cars remain in the race. There's Marcus Allen. But it's Seb Morris that leads the way then from Scott Malvern. Josh Webster in third position. Then in fourth place is David Wagner. And then in fifth The number 20 machine in the hands of Macquarie Walsh. Then in 6th we have Jake Dalton. Recovery continues at Nelson. So the race will be restarted as soon as possible. Marshall's doing the best job possible once again. We continue with our rundown. We have in 7th position the 66 car in the hands of James Fletcher. Then Iran Tavanov right behind him. In 9th position is Diego Manchaya, just ahead of Jack Dex, who rounds off the top 10 at this point in the race. Cars heading past the recovery. Safety car leads them round then. Just outside the top 10, in 11th is the 88 of Martin Chow. He's just ahead of Rael Owens, one of the 4 Antal Motorsport cars. Behind him is Trent Hinman, one of the Cliff Dempsey racing cars, teammates with Scott Malvern. Safety car light still on, so we've still got at least one more lap under the safety car. So I continue run down. Behind Hinman is the 33 of Sean Walkinshaw. The M-Tech Ride car's a good drive from Sean Walkinshaw. He's moved up the field nicely. He's just ahead of Chris Middlehurst. And then he's just ahead of the runner-up in Formula V last year, Michael Epps. He didn't do a lap in qualifying, so he's having to work his way through the field from the back of the grid. Safety car lights are out then on this 9th lap of the race, so we'll have 3 laps added on to the original 15, so it'll be an 18-lap race. So the cars will start their 10th lap now. When they cross the line, Seb Morris slowing the cars up then. He'll be trying to get the best restart possible. Everybody queued right up now. The race is about to get back going. So here they come then down the Bentley Street. It's Seb Morris that leads the way. And he's getting a good restart. Scott Melvin already dropped back the top 3. Melvin Webster there in 3rd. Have made a huge gap to rest. Taranov up on the inside here. Can he get the position done? He can! So Taranov gains that position and he makes his way ahead of the car he's been battling throughout the race. James Fletcher, I think it was, he got ahead of, was it? No, it wasn't Fletcher, in fact, it was the 20 car of Walsh. Walsh was up there in 5th, and he's dropped right down the pack. And also, the 25 of Jake Dalton's gone missing. He's out the race. That's why that gap appeared. More side-by-side action into Brundle. Not quite making it side-by-side through the corner. I think this could be Walsh and Manchego, I think. In fact, it's the 88 of Martin Chow a bit further down the pack than I thought that battle was. So down the Bentley straight again. Josh Webster starting to fall back now from Scott Malvern, who's taking the challenge to the Fortec Motorsport driver. The ex-Snetterton Junior champion, Seb Morris, still leads the way then. 4th is Wagner, 5th Fletcher. So they head through. Nelson, Taranov there in 6th. And then is that Walsh there in 7th? It certainly is. Taranov though has Walsh all over the back of him as they head down the Coram. Good battle there for 6th position. The Antel Motorsport car just ahead. The Scorpion Motorsport car got a great 4-car scrap there heading down towards Coram. Now here come the leaders then. Melvin still trying to get closer to Seb Morris. Got Melvin, the Formula Ford UK champion from last year. There's Taranov. He's now trying to attack. James Fletcher was not able to do so. We're further back. We go side by side down towards Brundle. We go to the Trent Hinman gained the place. Yes, the USA scholarship driver from last year. He gains a position. He gets himself ahead of Martin Chow there. So they head through the bubble, and we've had another off. That is Jorge Kevalos, the Mexican driver. And visor up, I think he's out the race. And Scott Malvin's lost lots of time for some reason. He's dropped into the clutches of Josh Webster. So Josh Webster can eye up a second position. Josh Webster leads the championship after the first race because he won yesterday. Taranov still chases after Fletcher, and Walsh is there as well. David Wagner starting to get away from them. The second of the MGR Motorsport cars is Wagner. So Fletcher the third of those cars. Jake Dalton, the fourth car in that team, is out of the race. So got 19 cars circulating the Snetterton 200 circuit, the shorter of the two racing circuits here at Snetterton nowadays. The Snetterton 300 circuit is the track that is used the majority of the time. Right, the race getting towards the end now. This BARC Formula Renault race, 18 laps. But now the battle is on for second. Goes Scott Melvin under lots of pressure as they head down through the old S's for the 15th time. Seb Morris continues towards what looks to be his first victory. He should have won yesterday until he fell off the circuit. In the end, he finished down in 6th position. Yesterday that was, so Seb Morris was 6th. Scott Melvin was leading for a time and still he had a problem with his gearbox. He dropped down to 13th after that. He got stuck in 6th gear. Right, so down the Bentley straight, a huge lead for Seb Morris, but Josh Webster all over the back of Scott Melvin. He goes one way, goes the other, but cannot find a way through. As they head now through Brundle, then break further down for Nelson. It's just Scott Melvin that still is ahead, but this is now one of the closest battles on the circuit. Scott Melvin, I wonder if he's got problems again. Meanwhile, Taranov still holding off Walsh in that battle for 6th. The Russian driver continues in that 6th position. Then Diogo Manchado just ahead of Jack Dex, who's had a good race because he was well down the grid. Battle for 11th going through there. Owens, Chow and Walkinshaw. Good battle for 14th as well. Middlehurst, Epps and Cyril. Cyril, the last year's Formula 4 champion. And here comes Josh Webster, he goes up on the inside as they head down towards Brundle. Is he going to get through? No, he's not. Scott Melvin held on round the outside there to stay ahead of Josh Webster. They head now down towards Bromhole. They can't quite get through. Still. Then 4th is Wagner still. Then it's Fletcher getting away from the Taranov Walsh battle. Manchester starting to get away from Dex, but Trent Hinman's trying to close him in, the American. Brow Owens just about to stay ahead of Martin Chow. Sean Walkinshaw starting to drop away from there. Middlehurst and Epps, nose to tail. Then a close battle as well between Cyril and Olipunt. Right, into Brundle for I think it's the final lap of the race. Has gone. Seb Morris battle on for second though. It's now Josh Webster in the lead of that battle, and here comes Taranov trying to get back past. He's close back in on James Fletcher. So the battle for 5th exits Nelson. The three of them absolutely together. They stay in the same order as they have done since the lap after the safety car come in. It looks like Seb Morris is going to take the second round of the championship. Josh Webster, that move going on to the last lap to take 2nd position. And so Seb Morris is our official result. So very happy Seb Morris takes the victory by 7 seconds in the end to Josh Webster, who pulled out to Scott Melvin ever since he got past. Scott Melvin just held on to David Wagner, who in the end finished 4th. 5th was James Fletcher. 6th Ivan Taranov. Look further back, we have people such as Chris Middlehurst, who just held on to 14th from Michael Epps. A good drive from Trent Hinman up the field to finish in 10th. Here's our championship standings after the first 2 rounds of the championship. It's Seb Morris, who's just now 8 points behind Josh Webster. Seb Morris has pulled his way up the championship standings. Up to 5th has gone Scott Melvin after his podium finish.